Coalition-7 for Object 279E. We have to destroy 2 enemy vehicles of 2 different types. We have to kill, say, a medium and a light tank in the same battle, and we need to do that 3 battles in a row. Now, if you want to get the secondary done, which I did do here, you need to destroy 3 enemy tanks, but it's still only 2 different types, so it could be 2 mediums and a light tank, or 2 light tanks and a heavy, whatever it has to, whatever combo you think is appropriate, as long as there's 2 different types mixed in. Now, the tank that I chose for this is the Tier 10 French medium tank, the Batchat 25T, and I chose this simply because it has great mobility and the clip potential is massive. It's almost 2K in a clip with 390 alpha and 5 rounds. So you can kill almost anything that's 3/4 health or less in a single clip. The only downside to this is long clip reload, and it's a very fragile tank. If you get hit, you're definitely taking damage. You're not going to block a lot of stuff. And the pen is just okay. It's not terrible, but it's not amazing on the standard round. On the gold round, it's like 330 or something like that. But the standard round, it's only 258 maybe. For equipment, pretty standard, I would say. Vents, vertical stabilizers, and coated optics. But I don't think that any of this really matters much. You can put whatever equipment you want on the tank because it's not really going to impact your ability to get this done. The one thing that I will say you should do is you should have 2 repair kits on this tank, because if you do get tracked in the line of fire, you're just dead. You're just going to get blasted. You don't have armor. You don't have a lot of HP. It's just the way it is. Now, if I didn't have the Batchat, I would definitely be doing this in the Tier 10 Czech tank, the TVP. This doesn't have the clip potential of the Batchat, but it has a rapid fire clip. So it's like less than a second and a half between shells, so you can pop up, get your kill, and pop back. But there's a ton of great tanks. You can use the Progettos in the Italian line, the AMX light tanks in the French line, the autoloader heavy in the French line. You don't have the mobility, but the autoloader is nice to get the kills. There's just a lot of ways to do this. So you shouldn't be terribly restricted based on the tanks that you have. Now, it took me 2 attempts here. Here's the first battle of the second attempt on airfield. I'm just waiting. What I want to do is I want to see tanks that are 1 to 2 shots for my clip. So that's really anything that's in the 700 HP and below range. And then I'm going to pop out, get my kill, and pop back. This early in a match, particularly with only 1 kill, I really don't want to be trading HP. I took a shot there at the end because I got stuck on my teammate. But that's fine. It shouldn't really impact me too much because I really only need to get 1 more kill, 2 if I want to do the secondary. I drove around a little bit, reloaded my clip. Again, not really exposing myself because I don't want to be the front lines here. It turns out this tank charged. This doesn't help me with the primary condition, but it did help me with the secondary condition. So I now have 2 kills, and what I need is a kill of a different type to get the primary and secondary done. Now, I wanted to go run out and kill this Jag right here, but then I realized I wasn't really paying attention to his reload, and so I didn't know if he was ready to shoot or close to ready to shoot, and I didn't want to be the one to take that hit. So I didn't rush out, and it left me in a position where I needed to kill 1 tank, and by the time I got into position and reloaded, there was only 1 tank left. This is also going to show you what you need to do in terms of timing your shots. So 1, I'm not going to fire here, right, because I don't want to waste my clip just yet. I don't want to hit on the side because I want to guarantee a pen. He's got a decent amount of HP. I put 1 round in, and then I wait, and I wait, and I wait until he's 1 shot range for me, and immediately fire off and get that kill. Okay, so time your shots both against the enemy as well as your teammates. Now, in the second battle, I got an assault map, which is probably nice for this because you can just lay back a little bit. The enemy's not going to be too aggressive, but in this match they actually were. So in the normally I would push up deep into the middle, but I hung back, didn't spot any mediums, lights, didn't get spotted myself, snuck in that kill on that ST1 there. And as their enemy team pushed, I charged in. Now I charged in probably a hair too late because I might have gotten an extra kill if I had moved in, say 10 or 15 seconds earlier. I do, really the worst thing you can do against a Russian medium, which is I auto lock on him and then just try to power through his armor. Big mistake. Probably the Russian mediums are probably the most difficult to auto lock on. So I get some shots in, but now I have to just sit here and wait for this long clip reload. I see that T95 above me and I just want to bug out because I don't want to get hit by that thing. So just back off. If you're in danger while you're reloading that clip, just run away. Not a big deal. That's the great thing about this tank. You have the mobility to do so. Just wait for that clip to reload. And even if I don't get the kill on this object, if someone was to steal this kill from me, I could just run back up the hill, sit behind that T95, unload my clip on him, and kill him. But luckily, no one killed this object, so I just pushed back out and sneaked the kill on him. And now I completed the primary here. I just want to get one more kill for the secondary. So I push up to their base. I see a two-shot Progetto. And right here, I notice that T-30 fired. And so I'm just going to run right out in front of his gun because I know he's not loaded. I'm sure the Progetto's facing south. And I come around this corner, he is. And I just get the two shots in him that I need to get the kill. So easily done. In the third match, this was kind of different because I didn't want to go out where the mediums went. I went into the city and saw this T90 or Object 260 that was in trouble. And I sat around that building, not spotted, waiting for these two tanks to push him. And as soon as they did, I punished one of them with my clip, backed off, and reloaded it. I just waited until that reload was complete. And then I just pushed around the other side with my clip and put two shots into the rear of the IS-7 to get that second kill. So this is the nice thing about having the mobility of this tank. You can just move around, let the enemy be distracted with other tanks, and then reposition. Now, I wanted to go out in the field, but by the time I reloaded my clip, the field was dead. I would have been charged and killed. So I ran back into the city to see if I could get this last kill, and I did. Even if I didn't, the enemy team would have rushed into the city, and I could have snuck another kill, and it wouldn't have been detrimental. So that's Coalition-7 for the Object 279E. So to get this done in summary, just boatloads of patience. Do not be charging in here. Don't be trading HP for kills, particularly early on. You want to wait for a scenario where you're not going to get hit. You can pop out and two-shot an enemy. Look for the enemies that are 700 HP and below, and those are the ones that you're going to be able to easily kill. And the other thing is time your shots. Not only running out in front of enemies that have recently fired, but time your shots relative to your teammates' shots to make sure that you're getting the kills. Yes, it's kill stealing, but you know what? Your mission is to get kills, and sometimes you just need to do that. And it's just the nature of the mission, the nature of the game. But time those shots, watch what your teammates are doing, watch what the enemies do, and this will be a really easy one to get done. So I hope that helps, and I will see you guys on the next one.